Hi everyone, welcome to SlimChat. 40 something I think so anyway. So yesterday was party day and well, it was bad. I kind of didn't go and just eat everything in sight, but I didn't eat much savoury. A couple of pigs in blankets maybe, and well, yeah, that and a sausage roll, but they were this big. So nothing much. Only because somebody said they were nice, I thought I'd try it. But other than that, it was all sweet stuff. So I felt like when I got home, I just felt like I had spooned sugar into my face, and my mouth felt, ugh, and my tongue felt like someone had pulled it out in the style of Bugs Bunny and just stamped on it in big chunky hobnail boots or a mallet. That's what it felt like. My whole mouth felt like that. I've got this, when I have sugar, I get this awful kind of taste afterwards, and it just feels like my mouth's been in a ring with Mike Tyson for a while. It just feels dreadful. So it's kind of an incentive not to do it, but you know what? We all do, don't we? So anyway, I had birthday cake, which was very sweet, and I had a cupcake and a little biscuit. So I didn't really go mad with the sweet stuff, but I felt like I did. Felt like I had so much. So yesterday evening, when we got home, we just had a Slimming World ready meal, and that was good because it was just it was sin-free. So and I had meatballs. It was really nice actually, spaghetti meatballs. But everything they do seems to have a bit of a spice kick to it, which is very strange because, you know, well, I guess you do hear people say spicy meatball, but it was spicy, that's for sure. But it was nice, don't get me wrong, it was nice. I enjoyed it. So all in all, I guess I didn't do too bad, even though I feel like I did, if you know what I mean. I blame myself for doing that, but at the same time, I know I didn't really go too crazy. So yeah, I don't expect a good result when I get on the scales. Supposedly going out for a meal tomorrow night as well, because it's the August everything slashed half price meals. So possibly going to be doing that as well. But don't have to go crazy, do you, when you go out for a meal? And it's I know it sounds silly, it's to an English place. So the menu will be steaks and all that kind of thing. So you can choose something that's just meat with something, you know. There will be something on that menu, maybe lamb shank, or there'll be something that I can eat on that menu. But it's different when you go to, say, a Chinese or an Indian. That's what I mean when I say it's an English place. When you go pizza, you're a pasta pizza place, aren't you? So this is an English food, but they'll probably have a curry on the menu. They'll probably have a pasta, you know. So they have a bit of everything, but jack of all trades, master of none type thing, really. But apparently the food's meant to be good there, so we try that one and see how it goes. But I think that might be the last one for a while, even though it's going on for the whole of August. You never know. Have to see. But we're going with Gary's brother and his girlfriend, who comes from Tennessee. So yeah, we'll see, because she does not really like things like Indian anyway, so let's see if she likes this a bit better. There should be something on the menu that we can have anyway, so that's all right. But yeah, I wasn't the best behaved bunny at the party. Didn't drink. I had Diet Cherry Coke, so I didn't like drink calories. I didn't eat anything really of any massive quantity, but what I did have was cake. I think I get this from my mum, sweet tooth. My dad used to say to her, "Joan, I swear you're a part fly, because all you do is go for the sugar." And I think I get that from her. The worst part I could get from my mum, I'd get other things as well, you know. I get my feistiness from my mum, but you know, dietary wise, my dad just everything, you know. He was a man that liked his food, let's say. So I do get that part from him. But my mum just went straight. But she wasn't ever big, so maybe she had it right. Maybe I should have not. Do you know what I think, to be fair? This is really how I feel in life. When I was a child, I was like tin ribs, you know, I was skinny. And then I got to the age where puberty happened and I got a bit of puppy fat. And then I got a shape. Puppy fat went. And I went to school with kids who were like this, just straight, you know, no bumps and lumps. But I had 36C bust, and I did go like this, you know, and so people were intrigued by it. Older men seemed to make comments that I found very difficult to kind of cope with at that time, because I was in my junior school, you know. I hit puberty at 9, believe it or not, and 9 and 10 it really came in. So but yeah, not good. So I just wanted to be stick thin like all the other kids, no bumps, no lumps, nothing showing. So I started dieting as soon as I kind of had the wherewithal to decide what went in my face. I started to diet, and then because of, you know, with children you can't face not having sweets, so you kind of stop dieting and then you start back up again, and then each time you put a little bit of weight on, a little bit of weight on, a little bit of weight on, lose some, little bit of weight on, lose some. This yo-yo dieting started for me then, and if I hadn't messed with what God gave me, then I don't suppose I'd have ever had a weight problem. My brother never did until he was older, but that's more kind of health wise, you know. He's got thyroid issues and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think that I would have ever had a weight problem had I not messed with, you know, the way I looked. So I kind of, in a way, wish I knew now then what I know now. I mean, you know what I mean, that way round. And I would have gone back and said to my younger self, stop it, because in a few years' time you'd kill for that figure now. You know, just don't mess with it. But you know, we do, and that's kind of starts you on the little pattern of doom, I think, in life. So today we have a chow mein. I know we have it rather a lot, but it's because the other day we were going to make a big one and it didn't happen. We only made a small one, so we've got to use that up. So that's what we've got today, but it's going to be slightly different. It'll have a bit of beef in it, a little sliced steak go in there, and I think he's putting it in. I will go check in a minute, but that will be a different one, so it'd be nice to have that. And I had overnight oats for breakfast. I actually remembered last night to make them, so we had that. But when Gary goes to work, I had this sort of idea of combining a little bit of low carb in there, sort of getting up, having tuna, because I used to do, when I was doing low carb in, I used to have a tin of tuna, drain all the brine from it, or spring water, whichever one you have, drain it away, and I would get Nando's Peronaise rather than mayonnaise and put that in and mix it up. And you know, I have the mild one. I can stomach the others, but I like the mild one. It's still got a little tiny kick to it, and that just goes so well together, really. Tuna and Peronaise. So yeah, and I did it by accident once. You know, I was gonna go to work and I wanted tuna mayo, and I looked in the cupboard and we had no mayonnaise. I thought, what the hell am I gonna do? Oh, just use that. Like, I'd be okay just this once. And I had it and loved it so much, I never have tuna mayo anymore. I just have tuna Peronaise. It just goes so well together. And it is so low then. I mean, obviously you got sins in the Peronaise, but when I was low carb in, that was negligible, you know, the amount of carbs. So it didn't bother me. If you're going to have mayonnaise, you might as well have Peronaise. So unfortunately I don't make a light Peronaise, but you only have like a tablespoon in there or whatever, a bit of a heavier tablespoon perhaps, but you can certainly lose those sins anyway. But I thought I'll have that for breakfast, eat a lot of chicken, maybe chicken salads and steak salads and things like that. Try and have the protein, not the fat obviously, and see if I can give this diet kick up the butt, because you know, that sort of eating suits me down to the ground. When I did low carb, that's how I did it. I didn't do all the fat. I used to have the odd fried breakfast, but I wouldn't put fat in the bacon, and the only thing that had any fat was the fried egg, or maybe mushrooms. But other than that, you know, I didn't really do fried food and lots of fat. I wasn't one of these people that liked it. It made me feel a bit sick. So yeah, it worked for me. So I want to try and bring a bit of that in. It is difficult because I've got used to eating all these yummy things, and you know, I know it's going to like pull me in. So we'll see anyway. It might be something I'll do later. Good intentions last 5 minutes, don't they? Never mind. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I've got an apple cake to make. I better make one for Charlotte. I did promise her, and I bought all the stuff, but it was just so hot and humid. I couldn't get it done. Seriously, I don't. It was just dripping. I was constantly running and dripping, and I was wiping my face all the time, and my clothes were soaked. Literally looked like I'd run a marathon, and they were stuck to me like a wet t-shirt competition where I would have lost. No, maybe not. You know, because there are some people who like a plus size woman. Oh, stupid. Anyway, so I couldn't make it. I couldn't face putting the oven on as well in that, you know. It would have just made things so much worse. So I just messaged her. So I'm really sorry, I can't do it. It's just too hot in the house. There's no way I can put the oven on. So I bought enough stuff to make two, so I'll make her one. Take it over there. She'll demolish it overnight anyway. It's like gone. And she loves her apple and cinnamon. So when I do it, I hopefully will get to film it and put it on here, because it's from a book. It's not a Slimming World book, but it is a Be Healthy, Be Slim book. So it will have sins because it's made with oil and all that sort of stuff. But it's a healthier way of making a cake. So you don't have to have a huge amount. It is a sticky one though. It's very nice. So anyway, I will do it. People have asked me to do it, so I will. But it's not, strictly speaking, a Slimming World recipe of any kind. Anyway, so I'm going to call that it, because I'm now starting to melt before your eyes. Look, I'm soaking, and I need to get a fan on me. It started off the day lovely and fresh. To open the window, nice breeze. It wasn't overly sunny, but it is now. So it's starting. I can smell food too. It's doing the dinner. I hope that doesn't mean my yarn will start smelling of food if I can smell it in here. Anyway, bye for now, everyone. Take care, stay safe. Don't forget your masks when you go out. It's very easy to become complacent, like I did a little while ago. Just went out and totally went in arcades to enjoy myself, and I forgot all about it. Mustn't do that. Mustn't do that. Got to stay safe. So bye for now, and I will see you kind of later on, if you like, for a live stream over on Crochet Rocks. There's a link to Crochet Rocks at the end of this video when you see the videos to watch and stuff. There's a little picture of me. If you click on that, it will take you to Crochet Rocks, where you can subscribe and hit the bell, and then you'll be informed when there are videos as well. If you want to learn to crochet, there's not just that on there. There's blog chats and live streams. So if you want to join us, please do, and I will see you then. Bye for now.